right, and welcome back to another episode of The Chill Spot. Dude, this is episode 3. Can you believe it?
3 episodes already, man. Like
3 episodes in. That's super awesome. So as promised last week, guys, we are doing a song from a Belizean artist. Andy Chuc, have you got a chance to listen to the song yet, bro?
yes, I listened to it while at work. Actually, it's crazy because the office is like a mellow place, but his music is the opposite of that. Like I told Shane, like I didn't understand a word he was saying, but that was a good thing because he.
Well, I don't think you would have, although you have Maya roots. But I mean, the song is in Maya. That's my point that I'm getting at. Well, it's a super cool song, guys. Just so you know, if you're sweeping or whatever you're doing, like Adlars said, this is crazy. It's heavy.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably be looking around like what's happening.
What?
It's death metal, right?
Yeah, it's death metal. It's death metal.
So really intense.
Again, this song is called, I think it's pronounced Killze. It's by the group Lasher Zombie from Corozal. These guys are well known throughout Mexico. They have a lot of hits playing over in Mexico and also on their YouTube channel. So for the first time for you guys, for us, the release of Lasher Zombie's song Killze. Let's have it. Right. To take off the shades for this one.
See that guy whipping his head around in the video.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely be able to see. We'll have it back here behind us, guys.
Bass. Yeah, bass.
Gotta love the bass when it's all about the bass.
The guy jumping in the background.
Yeah, those are the guys actually from Metal Haven.
Oh, okay.
And guys, let us know in the comments what you think about this song. You love it, what you don't love about it, everything.
I think the beauty of death metal isn't for everyone, I'll be honest, but I see a lot of people enjoy it with their friends, right? And that's like the beauty of metal music, I think, too, that it's better to enjoy the people around.
Definitely. It's a different feel, it's a different culture. Like I said, it's very heavy.
Cool.
Yeah, that's my young god. We'll have more about this, guys, because we have a little interview, like I promised you guys, with Andy. We're going to see it a little later on in the show. And there you have it, guys. Killze.
Deserves to be played on a loudspeaker, I think.
Deserves to freaking be played on a loudspeaker. Or in your car driving on the coast, going to the parks or something. Definitely, it's a party.
Walking your dog, cleaning the house.
So, Adler, how do you feel after this song?
Energized, honestly. Like I was telling Shane, like this week has been really, really hectic, really busy, feeling a little tired right now, but I got a concert to go to after this.
As always, Adler's always on the go, guys. Always going to some show, which is super cool. So he's going out to a concert. I am still going to be out there jamming until later. But yeah, it's a very energetic song.
Gets you pumped up.
It gets you pumped up. So if you were like, oh man, I have some chores, so I need to wash some clothes, just put on Killze and you're like,
you get it done
dumping
fast.
those clothes. Yeah, dump it into the washer. If you need to scrub, be scrubbing the crap. Do it with some white clothes, guys. I promise you, they'll be white.
They'll be white after.
All right, and also guys, what we'd like to talk about, this is the third complaint I have gotten as a musician, where other people from the US are coming here in Belize, performing at the resorts, while we as Belizeans musicians are getting the boot. We are not allowed. This is absolutely crazy. I am not
Well,
against having artists coming here. I want to make that very clear. But just as in other countries, just as in Mexico, if we go to play a crossover in Chetumal, we have got to have a local band performing alongside of them. That is responsibility. That is, hey, we are going to let you play, but we are also taking care of our people. So I am urging the guys over at Niche and everyone with the powers to be, please take a look into this. I'll have it post up behind us what these guys are seeing at the resorts out in San Pedro, Kikaker, Placencia, where we're not getting the job, we're not getting the equal opportunities, but we can't go to the US and do this crap. So please, powers that be, April Metal Haven Bash will be doing Acustica, all things acoustic rock music up in Benke, guys. So that's something definitely to look out.
his name was Andy, right? The
Yeah,
guy.
Andy Chuc.
Yeah, Maya as well. I'm Maya. If anyone, is curious.
Still here. This guy's living proof. Unless
And
you were biologically created from a lab or something. What the hell, America?
Well, I think Andy is doing a lot for the. People always say you're doing it for the culture, but I think he's doing a lot for the culture.
Definitely.
The name Killze comes from the word kill and Belize, right? The word was joined together. This is a name that was given by Lasher. And this song was partly inspired by a guy that used to go to the metal shows, and sadly he was shot dead. And it was partly inspired by that, right? But this song speaks about this cycle of violence that many times many youths get trapped. Somebody does something and the first thing that you do react is trying to react with violence, and this violence creates more violence, and then we end in a cycle of revenge that seems not to stop. But also the song speaks on the reality of many Belizeans that they live, either crime or gangs, etc. But it also speaks a little of the reality that does not matter what you do in life, death will always get you. So you'll either die in accident, either die by sickness, either die by age, but you cannot run from that cycle. And death, we can look at many ways, but death is part of the cycle of life, and all of us will end there. So this is part of what the song speaks about that cycle of violence and death also. Now the lyrical content of Lasher Zombie, right? You said Maya death metal, and we of course speak a little of our Maya culture. There we have songs like Chilambalam, songs like Hapuch, songs like Ancient Maya Gods, a little tribute to our Maya heritage from Lasher and I. But the band also focused on other issues, social issues, political issues, issues that affect our society in our daily basis, and especially issues with the mind. So we try to express all this in our music. So we are not 100% based only in the Maya culture. We do share a lot of our Maya heritage in these songs, right? But we also touch other modern issues, crimes, politics, mental illness. We share all this in our music. Zombie is a project that started in Corozal in 2007. At that time, we were on two different bands. One was Pandemonium, a thrash metal band that Lasher had, and I was with a band called Nomad. So when we got together is where the name Lasher Zombie came to exist. And Lasher is an alias, and this alias comes from a book. And the book was written by Annie Rice. For those who don't know Annie Rice is, I think one of our most popular book is Interview with the Vampire. Right? But Lasher is a character that creates chaos in this book. So from there, half of our name comes. The other half comes from Howler Zombie, which is my alias. And Howler Zombie comes from a tribute for one of the first bands I heard, which was White Zombie. And the name Howler is a way of remembering, because when I started to do metal shows, a lot of my metal friends, they started to compare my vocals to a Sarawato. Right? A Sarawato in Spanish is a howler, a monkey, especially the voice, because I do extreme metal. And I took that as my alias, and from right there comes Howler Zombie. And when we got together, we formed Lasher Zombie. And of course, Lasher Zombie we have had different members. So the core band have always been Lasher and I, Howler Zombie. As year passed, we got the bassist Nico Negro. And at the same time, we had our drummer Saul Petch, which he used to do live drumming for us. He drummed with us from 2011 until 2014. Sadly, he passed away some years ago. So what is next for Lasher Zombie is that we have not played together since the 2014, and we finally came back 2026 for the Goat Fest at Corozal, along with Faint Static and Of the Fallen. And this fire, was there. So we start to record music. We just released the song Killze, which you guys can download through Metal Mayhem Records. And we released a music video for this single, and we are recording music. So we'll be doing our third full-length album, either this 2026 it will finish, or we release, or 2027. For those that don't know, we have released 2 full-length albums and an EP. We released in 2011 our first full-length album called Back from Death to Cornflesh Records from Portland, Oregon, USA. Then we released The King of Kings. I think it was an EP released through a Brazilian label, and we released 2016 Belizean Carnage Collection through Metal Mayhem Records, which is the only metal label here in Belize for Belizean rock and metal music. And so our plan is to do more shows if the opportunity comes, and of course finish this full-length album, either this 2026 or 2027. We are working on it. We already recorded 2 songs, and we are working on the third one. So if you guys like extreme metal, look for it, and we'll try our best to finish it right, so people can enjoy Belizean extreme metal. I want to thank you, Shane, thank to everyone, not only here in Belize, but people from other countries that hear our music, download our music, and support Lasher Zombie. We truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Hach Yombotik Tesh. Keep it metal.
He isn't just only about the music, guys. Andy is also, he's not an alcalde, but he's right up there when it comes to the Maya community. He was sent internationally by Belize to represent the Yucatec Mayas as well. But yes, right now it's all about rap music. You guys just heard Andy and Lasher Zombie's new release. We hope you love it. Again, this is the end of episode 3, baby. Peace out. See ya.